want you to fall in deeper. 보여줘 나의 미소. We're doing a rendezvous, baby, right now. I keep dreaming it's not enough. I pick you up every time we do. We play cause we know this feeling's new. I'm feeling up, down, girl, since I met you. Oh no. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. Swimming over Malibu, it's overdue. Cause the baddest of them is you. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. My love, my love, my love. We'll take it by the show. Cause I want you right here when you're calling out. Just tell me you want it more. Do it night and day, make your body sway. And now I'm floating in your ocean eyes, hypnotized, falling right head over heels, still lost in your ocean eyes. No surprise, it's you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. Swimming over Malibu, it's overdue. Cause the baddest of them is you. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. My love, my love, my love. Oh, 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 oh. Cause your love is all I need. Oh, 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 oh. Your love is all I need. Oh no. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. Swimming over Malibu, it's overdue. Cause the baddest of them is you. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. My love, my love, my love. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. Swimming over Malibu, it's overdue. Cause the baddest of them is you. Swimming over Malibu, I guess it's true. The fights have damaged you. My love, my love, my love.
Love, you got better when you met me, admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best, I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best.
Look, how you get so good at being modest, girl, be honest. You said you done trusting these niggas, made yourself a promise. I hate to make you take it back. I've been getting paid for rap, ain't talking about the drums. When I tell you I can make it clap, had to make you wait for that. You intrigued with conversation, you be moving dolo, I'm intrigued and I'm in admiration. I can gas you up, but I don't think you need the validation. Still you looking good, natural, without no operation. F my old bitch, tell you, f your old too. Younger me, he wanted street stripes, but they wasn't blue. Now I'm banking on the sweet life when I'm next to you, giving you the credit you deserve, cause it's overdue.
You got better when you met me, admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best, I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best. You got better when you made me admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best, I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best.
Look, how you get so good at being modest, girl, be honest. You said you done trusting these niggas, made yourself a promise. I hate to make you take it back. I've been getting paid for rap, ain't talking about the drums. When I tell you I can make it clap, had to make you wait for that. You intrigued with conversation, you be moving dolo, I'm intrigued and I'm in admiration. I can gas you up, but I don't think you need the validation. Still you looking good, natural without no operation. F my old bitch Tayin', f your old too. Younger me, he wanted street stripes, but they wasn't blue. Now I'm banking on the sweet life when I'm next to you, giving you the credit you deserve, cause it's overdue. You got better when you made me admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes.
Let me officially welcome you to this vlog. This is more so of a very chilled vlog. Today woke up and I tidied around the house. It's not that it's dirty, but it needed to be tidied up so that it looks decent. And then I also did laundry. We had porridge with my daughter, and then now I was just working on creating content. And then I also want to share with you my budget for January, you know, updating some of the things that I've paid for, because I didn't do my monthly resets this month. So I definitely want to give you an update on my budget on the Evercent Financial Journal. These are still available, by the way, on my website, and so grab yourself while you still can. And then I introduced something that is new, a new baby into the planning family, and this is something that I am testing out as a product, a possible product that I would like to bring into my website. But before I can bring it, I need to test it first and see what works, what doesn't work, and then I can make adjustments, and then by the time I bring it to you, it will be something that I am happy with. So I've got this binder right here. This is my planner, you guys. This is my planner for 2025, and I'm gonna take you guys through what it looks like inside. But I decided that I want to have a planner where I can custom make it to me and what I need in a planner. I buy planners every year. I love having a planner every year because I feel like it helps me on a day-to-day basis to be able to record certain things. So I realized that even though I buy planners every year, there are certain pages that I end up not using on some of the planners, or maybe as time goes on I just fall out of love, it just bores me. And so I want to create something that will keep the interest going, you know, something that will keep me wanting to use my planner, and something that I will reach out for. So I started testing out this one. I love that at the end it has a pocket, a zipper on there, and then it has enough space to put other things as well. Like, you know, when I'm going to be doing my shopping, I can just take out that envelope and hold it in there and then go do my shopping, like take it to work, and then when I come out of work I can go past the shops and do my shopping. So I'm gonna take you guys through what this planner looks like, my current planner looks like, but it's going to change as the year goes, because as I said, I'm testing out. I've created the insert that I'm testing out, but I'm going to be refining as I go, looking at, okay, what is it that is working, what is it that is not working, and then removing the things that are not working. So that is something that is new and that is what has been happening, or basically something that is new in my planning and so forth. And then another thing that also the reason why I'm sitting down here and I wanted to talk to you guys, because I wanted to give an update on, okay, where is it, how are things going, what is going on, and so forth. So I've just shared with you what I'm going to be using for planning. I'm also going to share with you another thing that I'm going to be using for journaling, but we're going to go into that. Another thing that is going to be happening, which I did hint on my video that I posted in December, is that I'm moving. We are moving, and we are moving together with my partner, which is exciting, but I'm also nervous because this is our first time that we are going to be staying in like staying together. Now, we've been together with my partner for over a decade now. We are going to 14 years this year. I think we'll be closing it with, we're going to be in 14 years this year. We met in not high school, we met in university at University of KwaZulu-Natal, and we've been together since then. And we now have a daughter, a beautiful daughter, Unomcebo, which we have seen there and there, but I've decided not to put my daughter into my vlogs as much, like in terms of showing her face, like here, all the stuff. I've decided to not do that because of just how social media is changing and how it exposes her to risk. I'm the content creator, she's not the content creator, so I don't want to put her face in the camera as much anymore, and I want to also be able to keep certain things private. Now with us moving, it's going to also create a lot of shift in terms of my content. I'll still create my sit down like this because I feel like this is very bright. Let's decrease. Yeah, I'm still going to create sit down videos like this, but not in a bedroom like this, because if there's one thing my partner is very clear about, is privacy when it comes to that. He said it's fine for now because this is still my space, but once we get our space as a family, this will end, you guys. I will not be filming in such setups in bedrooms and so forth, because I'm going to be having my own office, you guys. I'm going to be having my own office. When we're looking for a place, I was very firm there to say, if you do not want me to film here or there, then I need to have a designated room that I can create content comfortably. That would be my space, So I'm definitely going to be having an office, and it's literal office. As much as we've got bedrooms, and the place that we found was very nice. We've only seen it once, by the way, and then we put our application, we got it. And then we're going to see it again when we move in, literally. So, but I know that downstairs there's an office. So I'm looking forward to just setting it up and making sure that it is conducive for me to work, but also create content in there. So that's going to be my space. I'm looking forward to that. So we are going to be moving end of this month, which is end of January. We're going to be moving February. We are going to be in the new space, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to create, content. I won't be, okay, things that you should know now is that with the move, once we move, I won't do a whole house tour. I will do a mini, house tour, but not everything. Like, I definitely will not be showing you our bedrooms, even though it will be empty, but I don't want to show you everything in the place to a point whereby a person can figure out where we are, like by just looking around and say, I know that. So I'm just going to be showing you bits and pieces in that house tour. If I do end up doing it, an empty house tour, if I do end up doing it, I will show you bits and pieces there, but I don't want to show you everything, because as I said, I do not want people to figure out where we stay, for privacy reasons. Here I've always done that, but I once we move, I just don't want people to say, oh, I know where she stays, by just looking at the interior of the place. We are moving in a place where I don't think that it's that much, it's not a busy place. That's one thing I love about it. I haven't seen a lot of content, actually I haven't seen any content creator moving in that place. It might be that there are some, but anyway, just to make sure that there's privacy, people do not know where we stay, I'm going to be limiting the vlogging around the house. I will still vlog, but my angles will be very strategic. As I said, I will not be sharing the upstairs, because the upstairs is the private quarters of the family. The downstairs, yes, because this is where the guests are going to be coming in and so forth. And I like that the downstairs does have a bathroom in my office, so people will not be going upstairs seeing our private space. So I am going to, when I'm filming, you'll see me around downstairs. I'm so excited about creating content around that house. It is so beautiful, guys. It's so freaking beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. I saw it in the pictures now. I just dragged my partners, like, we are going to see that place, and we both fell in love with it. So that's what's going to be happening. We are moving in together. This is going to be like our second big step as a couple. Okay, no, the first big step was to have a child together. after so many years being together, we decided that we were ready. We had our daughter, Nomcebo, and then the second big step was him going to my family to ask for my hand in marriage. And then this is the big step as well, this one of moving in together, because we've never done it. We've always been that couple to say we do not want to cohabit, we do not want to stay together just for staying together. So we waited until now. So now we feel comfortable because, you know, both our families, they know each other and so forth. So we're like, okay, now it's time. Now it's time. I'm excited about that, you guys. There's definitely going to be changes that are going to be coming, not just in terms of content, you guys, but there's going to be changes even in the finances. You know, I still sit and we even talk about this to say, okay, what would be the best approach for us to manage our finances? We still haven't figured that out. Like to say, okay, we are sure we're going to be testing things out. We did agree on one of the systems that we are going to be adopting of how we are going to be managing our finances. I don't know if I'll still continue to budget by myself or we'll budget together as a family. Something that we're still going to figure it out. This is something that is very new for both of us, and it's exciting, and it's something that we'll navigate together as a family. But I don't want to put in external eyes just yet on those things, you know. That is what's going to be happening. We are moving. I'm so excited. You know, I'm looking forward to this phase of the life, you know, of our lives and what it will bring and so forth. And I'm not expecting it to be all roses, but yeah, you know, we'll navigate it. We'll see how we navigate it together as a family. So that is what's going to be happening. We are moving, and that's going to change a lot when it comes to my finances. And then this place that I own right here, which is this place, I'm going to be renting this one out through an agent. I tried to get a tenant, and the person pulled out. I didn't try, but someone got interested, and then they were like, okay, I want. Then the next thing, they pulled out, and then I realized that I don't want to be dealing with tenants, because the next thing you end up having squatters. So let me just go the route of an agent. They know, they've been doing these things, they know how to manage these places, and the agent that I'm going to use is the same agent that manages this complex right here, because they are familiar with the things around this complex, how to set up the water and electricity and all the stuff for the new tenant. So I'm not going to be looking for a tenant by myself. Even though it's going to come with a cost, I don't mind, so long as I know that I don't have to deal with tenants 101. So I'm going to be renting this out. I'm hoping that at least by March, I'll have someone moving in here. That way I'll start receiving income from that. That will also help to substitute my income in some way, because I'll still be paying for the bond. But it will be nice to pay for this bond for more than 2 months. Like 1 month I can do, but then 3 months to pay for this bond without any money coming in, I'm not going to enjoy that at all. So that is it. And then now, I want to share with you briefly, before I take you through my planners, I'm going to share with you briefly some of my goals that I feel comfortable sharing. We have shared my financial goals on the other video, so now I'm going to share with you my other goals. We're going to look at my personal goals, and then also my career goals my business goals. Career goals, I'm not going to share with you that, because it is very, very private, and there are a lot of people that I work with that watch my videos, even though some I know that they watch, you know, because they honestly enjoy my content, but I also cannot control that. There may be some people that are watching my videos but who do not have the best intentions at heart. So my career goals, I'm going to keep very private. They're not for the world to know at all. Okay, so for my personal goals, my goal is to start paying myself a salary, or start paying myself some form of compensation as a business owner. So how I've been managing my business so far is that I've just been making money and it will sit there, and then I would allocate for taxes and so forth, but majority of the money will just sit there on my transactional account, you know. And then I realized, man, hey man, this is not productive, this is not good, and then I did some research and I learned here on YouTube what would be the best way, because I know how to manage my personal finances, but then when it comes to my business finances, I'm not that much clued up. So I did some research and I learned about it, and then I started implementing it in January this month. And so I already started paying myself something. It felt good to be paying myself something from my business, because my business has been doing very, very well. The purchases on my product offering, my services, as well as the product, which is the Evercent Financial Journal, has been doing very well. So I decided that, I want to start paying myself something as an owner. So depending on how much money I make in that month, first percentage will go towards savings for my taxes, and then another portion will go towards my salary for the month, or basically my payout for the month. And then I still take a portion of that as another portion that goes towards normal savings. Now these normal savings, it's money that I want to accumulate, and then I'll use this for product development. Anything that I want to add into my business in terms of product, I'm going to invest it back. So when I do launch my planners and I do buy these binders and so forth, I'm going to be taking from that. So every month I'm going to sit down and allocate my money that way. So that is my goal, to say pay myself every month from my business. And then I also want to pay myself a bonus at the end of the year from my business. I don't know how this is going to be possible and how much is going to be the bonus, but I do want to give myself a bonus from my business this year. We will see how that goes. Okay. And then when it comes to my business goals, as I said, I'm not going to go over my career goals, but rather look at my business goals. I want to grow my business offering products. So I want to grow my business offering in terms of products. I currently have the Evercent Financial Journal, but I also want to have planners like this. And then even here on these planners, I would like to also have a bundle for budgeting. So if, let's say, for instance, someone goes for this planner right here, they can also buy the insert for budgeting. That way they know that planner becomes their everything, like for personal planning as well as their finances as well, if someone chooses to buy the bundle. So that is what I want to bring this year, close to the end of the year. Definitely want to launch a planner for 2026. And then I also want to release a journal. I want to create journals that I want to release also as part of the product offering. Like I want to have more product offerings, because it's very good for my business to grow. I don't just want to sell one thing and be known for one thing. I want to create other products that I feel like these are of use, and then so that is what I want to do. I want to grow my product offering, and then I also want to make, my goal this year is to make over 100,000 in my business. So far the business, since I started it, we have made over 100,000 in terms of total sales, but in a year I haven't made 100k to say this 1 year I've made over 100k. So this year I'm challenging myself to make 100k or more, and I was looking at the things that I want. If I increase these things and I'm really intentional, it is possible to hit this goal. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. So that's something that I'm going to be challenging myself to do this year. And then let's go to my health and wellness. And then for my health and wellness, and by the way, the way that I'm setting up my goals like this, on my journals, the journals that I want to bring for 2025, the normal journals, the manifesting journals, a journal that you can use every day to just manifest and write your dream life, and review your personal life, not your finances, but your personal life. So in that planner, I want to also have the goal section for like personal, business, career, health and wellness and so forth. So I'm definitely going to be playing around with the setup and what I want it to look like. And then it's definitely going to be a product that's going to be dropping for 2026 as another line name. Okay, and then so I've got my health and wellness. For my health and wellness, I want to minimize dairy and processed carbs by 80%. okay, that's too much. At least by 60%, you know. I still eat dairy like in form of a yogurt, amasi ngiyawathanda, like I'm about to have amasi right now. I do eat cereal, you know, like cornflakes once in a while, but I want to decrease my intake to at least, you know, by 60%, to say I don't eat these things frequently, but there and there I can eat them, because after eating dairy, you guys, I feel bloated. Like I feel bloated, I feel off, my system feels off after eating dairy, but I like it at the same time. So I want to decrease my intake. I'm not going to cut it, you know, obviously, but I definitely do want to decrease my intake. And then I want to exercise at least 4 times a week and also take walks. So I can't wait for us to move to the new place, because where we are moving, it's not in, you know, suburbs like this where there is, when I go out of the gate, there are houses and houses and houses and houses, which is fine. But the problem is I want to start walking, not just alone. I want to start taking my daughter for walks. You know, these kids where they grow up in a house where there are cars, they hardly walk. So I want her to, because she likes fitness. She'll literally open videos on the computer, on the TV, and start exercising with them. She loves fitness. But we can't take walks here because majority of these houses have got dogs, and she is scared of dogs, and she's also scared of cars. So I can't wait for us to start. When we move there, we're definitely going to incorporate that so that we walk more often. Like every weekend, I want us to take walks. Saturdays, Sundays, take walks so that she gets some form of movement, because she likes fitness, and I've seen that this is something that she will enjoy. I also love walking, so I definitely want it to be, I don't want it to just be for me, but I want us to do it as a family. And then I also want to work on my weight. Now, I've already checked my weight, and as much as my weight does not worry me, but it's also something that I do feel, you know, when you're walking up the steps, up and down the stairs, and then you feel tired, that's not good. Someone at my age, I'm only 33. Someone at my age should not be feeling like that, you know. So I do want to work on my weight. You know, I'm not going to share my goal weight with you guys because that's very personal, but I do want to shed some weight so that I'm able to, and also more than anything, be fit, you know, be fit. And then also another goal that I have is that I want to wake up at least at 4:30. Now currently I'm waking up at 5:30. My alarm is at 10 to 5, but I can't. I've been struggling to wake up and go 5, so I've been waking up at 5:30, and I've realized that young shy when it comes to my schedule in the morning, we end up running out of here. We end up leaving at 7:15, which is very late. And once we move, it is very far from where I work. It is far from where I work and where my daughter goes to school. And so I'm going to have to start waking up a little bit earlier. So I want to put here as 4:30 so that I spend at least 45 minutes for me. And then we use the other hours, another 45 minutes for prepping for school now. Then we leave as early as possible. If we can leave at least by between 6:30 and 7:15, that would be perfect. That way we know that we'll get to school on time, I'll get to work on time. So I definitely want to challenge myself to wake up at 4:30 every day, Monday to Friday. Ne? And then I also want to, if I want to wake up at that time, I also realize that I need to also sleep early. I'm a person that likes to sleep after 10. So I need to change that. So I'm putting here, my goal is to say at 9:15 I should be in bed. We should all be in bed, you know, and then at least by 9:30 it should be that I'm already dozing off and I'm sleeping, you know. That way I will get enough sleep for me to be able to wake up on 4:30. So I definitely want to push myself to sleep early so that I'm able to wake up early. So those are my goals that I'm willing to share with you guys when it comes to my personal goals, business goals, as well as my health and wellness goals. There's a lot of things to work on, but all of the things, they tie in so nice together. So it's my business must be thriving, my personal life must thrive, and then my career life also must be thriving. You know, all the stuff, it works all together. Financially, I must be thriving as well. I'm out of battery. We're gonna go over and look at my binders, and then after we are done with the binders, I think that will be it for this video. So yeah, let's go over and look at the things that I'm going to be using as stationery for this year. So you do know my cash binding system. This is what it looks like. And I need to change the dashboard here to 2025, and then it has the 2024 calendar. I'm going to change that as well. And then I also need to make a smaller, but I don't need to make a grocery list, it's fine. I'll keep this note section, and then it has my envelopes right here. Ne? So you know this one. Let me remove this. I would love one day to create, to have binders that have branding, like that will have the branding name here. And then the second one is my Every Cent financial journal. Now this one, you guys know what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over my January budget. We're gonna make some updates, but for now I'm just gonna put this aside. And then the next one that I have is this journal right here. Now I bought a new journal, still the same cover that I've had. This cover I bought it in 2024, beginning of the year, 2023 I bought the journal that came with this cover, and I took the journal out because I didn't like it, but I've been using the cover because I like it. So I bought a new bullet journal from Takealot. This is something that I'm going to be using for journaling, but the reason why I also changed it and I'm doing this, I'm trying to test out certain products that I would like to bring in my shop, and I definitely would love to bring a journal in my shop. So I'm going to be playing around with what I would like my spreads to look like using this. You know, you put some journal prompts that I feel like will help us to just take time to reflect and plan and just be more intentional with our planning. So I bought this because I really just wanted to test out everything, and also just I loved this journal before. I've used a journal like this before, a bullet journal, exact bullet journal like this one. I've used it before and I love it. So but I want to bring journals in my shop, and I have some ideas in mind, but I want to test things first and see what works, what doesn't work. That's why even with the journal, I didn't just create a journal. I had been journaling on something like this where I write my monthly spreads, and I decided to create one, knowing that okay, this is what would make sense in a financial journal. So even with the personal journaling for manifesting and so forth, I want to take time and just see how things go in the year. And if I am happy, then I'm going to create something very similar, but not this cover, but I have an idea for covers for my journal. Yeah. Okay, and then the last one that I have is this binder right here, guys. If I say I love this, I have been wanting to have a binder like this. Now I'm still also testing this one out. I bought 2 samples from Alibaba, and then I've made insets. I'm testing out the insets, and I'm going to be refining as I go until I find something that I feel like, okay, this is good. And then when I launch this next year, or sometime this year for next year, it's going to make so much sense. But for now, this is what it looks like. I took the pen from here. It has a pen holder here, so let me just show you. Yep. So it has a pen holder there, and then this is what it looks like when you open it. I still want to work on it. Like I still want to create some things, some dashboards that I can put here just to make it nice. And then I did put this charm right here. It says love, and then I'm going to be changing this charm and put another charm that I do have. And then this is what it looks like. Here I created a dashboard of 2025, and then there's this thing that says you've got this. The things that are written around here are so motivational, you guys. Like, you know, whenever I feel down, I just go and I read here. You know, here it says embrace. Let me bring it closer. It says embrace every journey ahead, trust in your inner strength, and then it just goes on and on and on. Like, I love this. I got this on Canva, and then I just changed the picture, that's all. And then I've got my fitness tracker there, and then I've got this dashboard, and then underneath the dashboard I've got my vision board for 2025, which I printed and then I laminated. I don't want to go too much into detail with my vision board, but this is what the vision board looks like. I love this. I love this idea, even though I have it on my phone and my iPad. But for me to have it out here on this binder, which I look at every day. You know, it's amazing. And then my weekly planner, you know, and then I've got my notes section, and then I have my daily planner, you know, and then yeah, like I also have created other dashboards in there that I put in there just for deco purposes and also for intentionality, you know. This, but as I said, this for me is something that I created just because I loved such binders, because you can custom make them. So when I do have these on my website and I do launch them, you will have an option to choose your own insert in terms of, I want these ones, I want this bundle, I want this bundle. Then you buy the binder, you buy those inserts, then you can create a planner that speaks to what is it that you need. Because sometimes most of these planners, what used to frustrate me is that you buy a planner and there will be certain pages that you just don't use because of the layout, but also because of the fact that you don't need them, you know, and it will feel like a waste. So what I want to do is that, let's say for instance, when I launch it, it will be the binder, and then it would be dashboards that you can choose from, you know, dashboards like this, dashboards like that, you know. If you want a vision board or something like that, you will also let me know. And then I'll have weekly planners. I'm still going to refine my weekly planner. I'm testing out this template, and then so I'll have a bundle of weekly planners, of a weekly planner. So maybe let's say about 20 pages of weekly planner. There will be the bundle. I'll also have maybe about 40 pages or 50 pages of the daily planner. That will be the second bundle. I'll also have the monthly planner, which will also be a bundle. And then I'll also have the notes bundle, which will maybe have about 20 pages in it. So that way you come back, you sit down, you then allocate, you then set up the planner in a way that it makes sense to you, and then also use the dashboards to be your dividers and so forth. And maybe also later on I can also bring in stickers as well. These ones I got from the journal that I bought from Mr. Price. So this is something that I'm testing out in 2025, and I would love to launch something like this in 2026, so that we guys can have planners that speak to us, you know, planners that align with the things that we want, we like to do and plan for. So that is what this planner looks like. I'm gonna close it off. I'm gonna put it right here. Let me put it right here, and then let's go to my budget. On the last video that I did with you guys, you saw that I updated my savings tracker. The ones that I'm not going to be tracking, it's the education fund and the stokvel. And I do know that I did not do my monthly resets with you guys this month, and that is because I just could not be bothered to film you guys. I was so tired and so burnt out from creating content. But this is what my budget looks like for January. So I did get paid, but you know that I don't normally want to put the money that I get paid here. And then I have my emergency fund here, so I'm going to update right quickly. I did do a deposit here. Let me just zoom you guys in so that you can see what I'm talking about. So on my emergency fund, I did do a deposit last week, which was 6,500. So I'm going to put here 6.5, and then I'm going to put in the money as soon as I make the second deposit, but I wanted to put here that it's 6.5. Another thing that I've done, the money for MTN, it gets deducted end of the month, so I put it under the savings. And then holiday fund, this one we need to create a shared savings goal on Frank Group, and then once that is done, we're going to start putting money into that. And then my rent, we haven't paid this one. We've paid the deposits and so forth, but I'm not going to update here until we have paid. Then I'm going to put in the money here. Rates and levies, I haven't gotten the statements for January, so it's still going to be blank here. And this one is going to be confusing for now because I'm moving out and I'm going to be paying rent on top of my bond, but then I don't have a tenant as yet for here because I haven't sat down with an agency. We haven't finalized with the agent in terms of when other pictures must go up. I didn't want to start publicizing my place in terms of rental whilst I'm still in here, because I'm a content creator and people can be able to identify, oh, that is where she stays, because I know that furniture. The next thing I wake up, I come back, my my things are gone, my fridge, washing machine, and so forth. You saw the TikToker that got robbed when he was away for holidays. So I told the agent that only after I have left this place that we are going to take pictures and post on social and post on the website that we are looking for a tenant. But so far I don't want to do that so long as I stay in here. So as soon as I've moved out, then we are going to start advertising. So I think from March I'll still be paying for rates and levies, so this will still be there, but it's just that it will be lesser now because we won't have to pay for water and electricity because that will be paid for by the tenant. And the nice thing is that since the money I already pay for my bond, by the time that my salary comes to me, the bond is already taken. That will form part of income. It will form part of income, that rent, once a tenant is here. It will also increase my income right here. Ne? But for now, it is what it is. And then life cover, I don't think this has taken. Aftercare, we haven't paid for that. And by the way, aftercare is 730 this year, which is insane, but it's fine. And then rain, I've paid for it, so I've updated. Water and electricity for the new home, we haven't set that up yet, so I haven't put any money there, and we haven't moved in, so we'll only do that once closer to moving in. Petrol, I did put this money away on my savings under cash stuffing. So what I'll do is tomorrow I'm going to go and withdraw this money, and we're going to come back and we're going to cash stuff it in here. But so far we're just going to leave that there. And then birthdays, I did give my sister her money because we decided to play a birthday stokvel as a family, so I did give her 500 rands. And then for so far, that's where it's going to be. That this is my budget setup for January, and I know that I did not do my monthly reset with you guys, but on February or end of this month, we're definitely going to be doing our monthly reset for February. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I truly appreciate you. I'm gonna close it off right here. I will see you on the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and join this family. If you are not a part of this family, we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and it will be nice to finish this quarter with 50,000. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Please take care and stay safe. Bye.
Yes, ain't no stress, you the best. I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress, you the best.